Hi, this is Ani, and welcome to this week's weekly market outlook for the week of August 25th. We're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart, actually back 3 years, and I want to point out to you that this is really the monthly channel chart right here that goes back to 1999. If we look at that real quickly, you can see that this line right up here has a somewhat became irrelevant starting in 2012, and then even that became irrelevant starting this year. If we come in closer, which I was trying to do there, that we can see that in this past year, 2014, this is where this new channel is beginning to form. If we bring this down to the daily area, you can look at it one more time. Look and see that as we've gotten tighter and tighter in the markets, we are now looking at a projection of coming up to this line, this level, which was prior to this the support line before falling out of it. So we still have to recover to this area right there, which would break out the previous high. But as far as this trajectory is concerned, that would prove that the market is getting strong and stronger. But as long as we can break on through and touch this above channel line. So that's what we're looking out for. We have in the past couple of days hit a double top here, which coincides closer to this line right here around the 1764. I've been talking about this possibility of becoming resistance. However, we need to break out, of course, going higher to the 125, and then maybe, and of course, taking out the 151. So if we're going to continue on this path without turning back down, then we will definitely see a stronger market, and maybe a little bit of hesitation, but definitely a stronger market. We do have to watch dropping down below this level right here and right there. You can see that that would be the support level. We've already tested it twice, and a third time could be the charm for a bounce or a breakdown. And then we'll be watching out for the 16,850 one more time, and maybe even the 16,800 or 810 area. Okay, then let's take a look at how this works out for the SPX. The S&P 500 index looks pretty much the same. This is much more true, however, to the channel area that we've been following. You can see that it keeps bouncing back and forth between the two on its way to perhaps the next area here. If I extend this to the right, you can see that the trajectory would come up to about the 2035 area. Again, how soon? Well, we're right now in a triple top situation right there, double top past couple of days, and we have some support levels to watch for at the 1980, and then below that around the 1970, and of course the most major one would be down at the 1950. Okay, so looking for this to break out to a new high, but maybe with a little bit of a pullback, which would be welcome and always interesting for people who are anxious to get into the market at a lower level. Okay, as usual, we do have some hesitation around the Labor Day week coming up, and I think that's what's that might be happening this week. And looking at the NDX, which has been ahead of the market and ahead of perhaps itself, like I have pointed that out before. Looking at this, it still could be forming a head pattern right there. If it comes back down, we will not be able to tell, of course, for certain until later. But looking now we can, I don't mean to do that. Now we can look at this possibility right there of moving to a level that is going to be higher. And that said, we also have to look out for this this area right here to make it all the way, if I can, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about the technical difficulty there. Let's take a look at it once again. If we look at this possibility right here of projecting this out, we can look at the possibility of a channel forming here, and definitely something to watch out for as we are coming into these record highs, or new highs I should say, and new recent highs I should say. And let's take a look at this, a possible reversal down to this area, in which case I think that we would be talking about a possible head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so that's something to watch for, and a new breakout of course would eliminate this for the moment, at least, for the this possibility. But as I said, that this coming week, because of the Labor Day holiday, a school starting, and other matters that might be affecting it in the world politically, and we do need to consider a possible pullback and a test down to the level of maybe even 4,000 and below if we do show some weakness at this point. All right, that's it then. Trade it well and carefully as always. Good luck in the markets, and do read my blog at daytradingwithani.com. You'll find me on Twitter and StockTwits as Ani Day Trades. Good luck, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.